Have y'all had a chance to talk to Ross since he walked off on y'all?
Man, we were just talking to Angie Martinez about that yesterday.
And them white folk asked y'all, was you a correctional officer?
See?
Yeah.
Alright, y'all, now years later we got a back and forth between Rick Ross and your boy DC YoungFly after they were on the Rory and Mal show. First and foremost, shout out to Rory and Mal. Mal, my fault. But shout out to them because they had these guys from the 85 South show on their podcast, and they asked them the question about how did they feel when Rick Ross left their show. Now, for y'all that don't know Rick Ross, he was on their podcast. You know, everything was going good till they asked him a certain question. Rick Ross got a little funny, act like he was going to the bathroom, and then he left. Now, everybody was trying to answer the question. They was really political about it. They was like, well, you know, he's cool. We see him all the time, and, you know, it's cool. But DC YoungFly, if y'all know anything about DC, he don't really hold back. He's very outspoken. And in this case, I think it was warranted because he kept it real. And he was right. And the reason why he was right, because when you hear his point, I always express exactly what he said, right? Basically, he was saying a lot of these guys, whether it's rappers, entertainers, they hold these urban podcasters to a certain plateau and certain level morally, whereas they go on these other podcasts, and what happens is they allow them to say or do whatever they want. Hence, Adam 22 or DJ Vlad. And, you know, basically when you go on these guys' platform, they ask you whatever they want, and these guys willingly answer them. Whereas when you go on these other urban podcasts and you ask them a certain question, they say, oh, you the police, or why would you ask me that? Or they feel away. My thing is, if you want to hold morals to morals, let it be one way. Don't just, when you go on these guys' platforms, it's okay to ask certain questions and y'all willingly answer. But when you go on an urban platform, you know, you don't. And I feel a lot of the urban guys, they already know what not to ask, you know, what not to say out of respect. So we're going out our way to respect and hold you to a certain gratitude in which you're not doing the same for us. And you're giving us your butt to kiss. And I'm pretty sure when y'all know when we say urban and others, y'all know exactly what we mean, man. Anyway, let's get into it. Basically, this is what he said. Rick Ross responded, and then he also responded. Keep in mind, this is years later, and let's get into it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
Have y'all had a chance to talk to Ross since he walked off on y'all?
Man, we were just talking to Angie Martinez about that yesterday.
What in the world?
Since he walked off on y'all?
Man, we were just...
Ain't no way. Hey, I don't care if it's Gucci, Louis, Ooey, it don't matter what it is. Why nobody told that boy about his pants?
talking to Angie Martinez about that yesterday.
We in Atlanta, so we run into him all the time. He car show, so it ain't never been no hard feeling.
I don't want to say no hard feeling.
Let's go.
I'm gonna say first of all, I don't give
Yeah, I get it.
but I give a because
Try to make us bad.
with you as a person.
Yeah.
We the type of people that will never bring up nothing that we feel like that can be diminished to your career or anything. Cause we some real.
Yeah.
The moment you leave our show,
And you hear what he said, right? We not gonna bring up anything that'll mess up or tarnish your name or career because, you know, we real dudes. Whereas you go to these other podcasts, and by others, y'all know what I'm referring to, they got no problem asking whatever they want, saying whatever they want. It's like when FYB J-Mane was going to Adam 22 and No Jump at one point in time, they kept saying like zesty things to him. This man is a heterosexual man. Why are you talking to him like this? Doing and saying whatever they want, and I'm pretty sure if that was somebody else or somewhere else, it'd be more of a problem. But to be honest with you, our urban platform wouldn't even took it that far.
you went and did a podcast, a white podcast. You sat your right there for almost 2 hours
And didn't leave.
and you talked. And the white folk asked you, was you a correctional officer.
See?
Yeah.
We would have never asked you no shit like that. Cause we got respect for you.
Right.
And you sat right there and you answered that question so eloquently, like it wasn't even disrespectful. And then I get to sit back and watch that and be like, damn, what's the difference between them and us?
Okay.
Now I feel disrespect.
Right.
Don't do us like that. And it's still love, but
Yeah.
don't do us like
Yeah,
that.
I respect
bro.
that.
And you see how he said it? He wasn't disrespectful, nothing, right? And I feel a lot of times when you speak up or you don't go with what everybody is going with, and when you check somebody when they say something wrong, they make it seem like it's drama or it's beef or it's a problem. If I can't tell you about yourself or what made me feel away as a friend or as your mans, your boys, then we don't need to be cool. Cause what, you just gonna be right all the time? Right? Crazy.
Respect that.
It did not stop me from listening to his music. Do I be a little angry as I'm listening?
Yeah.
Yeah. I be like,
Yeah.
when he come on, I be like,
Yeah. Turn it up.
no, I cut it off. I be like,
Hey, look, he kept it real. You can't even get mad at that. He kept it real. And he said, I still listen to his music. I still play his music. Do I get angry or mad sometimes? Of course. But he kept it real honest and said, yo, I felt the weight behind it. It is what it is. We still cool. It is what it is. Now, Rick Ross had something to say pertaining to this whole thing. And of course, he tried to make it seem a little cool and whatever the case may be. Y'all check this out.
Bro, listen, man. I came to your podcast. I came for free, homie, no charge. I did it on face, homie.
See, that don't warrant, just because you did it for free, don't mean you could just do what you want, right? Yeah, you did it, but guess what? We wasted our time. Had we known you was gonna do that, we could have booked somebody else, right? So yeah, you did it for free, but sometimes it's not about the money. We could have paid somebody else to actually do this interview and it would have been a proper interview. But instead, we wasted time. We wasted a whole day. We wasted energy setting everything up. We wasted time away from our families or doing whatever we had to do to get this interview that you walked out of. So it ain't about the money.
I didn't ask you what your analytics was and this and that. I came on face, homie, to show love. And don't make it like I walked off on you. I left early. Rose had some other things to do too. But guess what? I came for free, nigga. I wasted that nice ass Gucci jacket on that look, man. I couldn't even really wear my Gucci jacket again. But my nigga, I did it for love. And next time I come for free, at least have me some lemon pepper Wingstop at that bitch. You heard me? But I came for free. I ain't charging. You feel me? Don't talk about Rose other business. I came and did that for free. And what is the analytics? How the show doing anyway, man? I'll come back on it and when I'm gonna walk off that bitch the next time and it's
Yeah, so that was corny. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was corny. I understand what he's trying to say. He's saying I did it for free, so whether I walked out or not, it didn't bother y'all none financially because I did it for free anyway. And I get it. But if you're gonna do it for free, then do it right. If you're not, then don't do it at all. Simple as that. Now, of course, DC YoungFly, he responded as well. And here's what he had to say.
Rouse, big homie. First of all, you know it love. Second of all, I got to call a spade when it's a spade. You say you did it for free. Everybody do it for free, Rouse. You ain't the only nigga. Boosie did it for free. T.I. do it for free. Nigga Busta Rhymes did it for free. Snoop Dogg did it for free. Everybody who sat on that couch do it for free. Now when you...
Well, that's actually interesting, right? Because a lot of people don't. But, you know, being that they got certain relationships, being that, I guess, you know, they are who they are and they know these guys, the guys do it all for love, right? But a lot of times, you know, certain artists get paid. I guess it's whatever you work out. But also it helps the artist. It helps whoever get on the platform too because it's exposure. And depending on whoever podcast or whoever platform you go on, it could be good or bad, right? But you're sharing a large audience and they're getting to know you as an artist or singer or whatever your talent is. But it's not just a lose or win. It's supposed to be a win-win for both parties. So whether you did it for free, you still gain something.
That wasn't the biggest moment. Now, that's one of the viral moments, but Boosie episode 8 million. Got Country Wayne like 6-7 million. Like, we do numbers, we do analytics. Our analytics, we was the biggest before you came, and we was the biggest afterwards. So you always got room to come back to be on the biggest podcast in the world, correct? You dig what I'm saying? But when you call a spade, it get hot. And where you gotta go to cool off? I'm going to talk to my little homie DC in the pool because it's hot. I got to get in the pool because it's too hot outside. And August 2nd, y'all make sure y'all go to his pool party, because I'm not going to be there. But you said I was going to be there, Ross, but that's false advertising. I didn't say give me a check, but get the free promo because we family.
Right? He could have said, yo, listen, I'm coming in for free. Right? He could have said, oh, okay. He said, I'm not going to be there, and he still promoted for you.
Push up to his pool party. Y'all push up, because I'm going to be in Philadelphia telling these jokes. But everybody can get some money. Push up to the pool party. But Ross, don't do that. And the jacket, you wore the jacket for no reason. Well, let me buy that Gucci jacket up off you then, so I can tell my son, I bought this from who left. He said that he wore it for no reason. It was a waste. So since we didn't pay you, I'm going to pay you for the Gucci jacket. Because if I give you some money, I'm going to want something. Give me that jacket. Since you want some money. But you know we love you. Push up again. And you said something about the wings. Make sure we had the wings. If your would have stayed, you would have knew we had 200 of them goddamn Wingstop. They was in the back. You remember when you went to the back, you the bathroom, you just left? It was 200 Wingstop wings. As a matter of fact, lemon pepper. We knew you were going with it, but you didn't eat it. And we
see, let me tell you, they don't strike me as individuals as slow. So I'm pretty sure being smart, to make sure he's in comfort, I'm pretty sure they did order Wingstop. That'd be a smart thing to do if you have a guy that advertises nothing but Wingstop coming to your platform. But like he said, it was there. You would have had some if you didn't leave.
You respect when you got to do, bro. Just tell us as soon as you come in, hey, little homies, I got an hour. We gonna try to get you in. Man, we gonna try to get you in about 45 minutes so you can make it to your next destination. Don't pull up, act like you doing us a favor, and then just leave her without saying something. Just say something so we can know what's going on, gang. We ain't tripping. We'll push back up. Your team, we called your team. We called the person who we called when you was on the way. Guess what they said? We don't know where he going.
So basically, if you're not following what's going on, DC is saying you made it seem like you had something to do, but we called your team to see what you had to do, and according to them, you didn't have nothing to do. Right? So you left to make it seem like you were so busy, but your team, the people that put things together, didn't even know where you were going. How your team don't know what business you got going on if you got business going on and they're your team? It sounds like you didn't have nothing to do, or if you did, it was something personal.
So Ross, get out the pool and give me a call. So we can get it together. I love you, big homie. We out. Every day I'm hustling.
Alright, y'all. See, look, this is why I like DC YoungFly, man. Shout out to him. See, it's people like this in the world that know how to handle situations, that know how to talk. See, this could have went left, right? If he would have responded a certain way, but respectfully, he responded how a grown-up is supposed to respond. He's saying, listen, I don't have a problem with you, and we don't have beef. I just spoke on something that I felt was disrespectful as a man. And the way he handled it and responded made it funny, and So we know that they're still gonna have a friendship after this. It just is what it is. He didn't like it, so be it. If I can't check you as a friend, we don't need to be friends. Simple as that, man. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time I drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. I'm out.